Hey, my Taurus babies. Get a little glimpse of what I do before I get on here. That's what I was listening to. I hope y'all are having a good weekend. We are getting ready to do Taurus, a weekly update. Those of you that remember Saturday Night Live from the 70s will dig my meaning. Okay. Bear with me while I get things adjusted. I don't know. I usually don't do all of this on camera. But something just told me to cut the damn camera on. So that's what the hell I did. I cut the damn camera on. All right. Make sure all the nosy neighbors can't hear what we got going on for the week. At any rate, I'm even mid-shuffle. That's where my mind is. Somebody needs to hear something though, so I don't know. I just did the little deck. I just did this deck. You see you got the Knight of Cups on top. Tower card showed his face. Oh, Lover's card. What else did I see? I think the ass end of the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, if I'm not mistaken. That's kind of what caught my eye. A lot of y'all going through a lot of big changes, and it's taking one little simple thing, like stopping at the gas station before you go home, grab some milk, something of that nature, and that one thing is changing your whole trajectory. Right now, it's changing your thinking, but trust and believe the actions around said little hoo-ha are going to change your life for good. And for the most part, I don't know, I feel like, and this is me personally, probably because I'm a damn Taurus, but I feel like Taurus has just taken an extensive ass kicking the last 10 or 15 years. Those of you that are 40 and up will probably know what I'm saying more than anybody else. But it has been a struggle. We have had a lot of things go on, and I think it's been such a struggle because so many things have changed around us. And that's people too. So for most of us, I say many of us, things are looking different, things are looking better. Those of you that are kind of stuck and stagnated on where you are currently, like where you're living and what you're doing, maybe, okay, don't shoot the messenger, I'm just saying, but maybe it is time to move. Plain and simple. Not consider it, just do it. The world's a big place. It's a big, scary place, but let me just say, so y'all know I know what the hell's going on in the real world. Don't let recent events, especially over here in the United States, scare you. I promise you the same shit, whether it's been publicized or not, has been going on since I was in my 20s. And as other people in my family have told me, since they were in their 20s. So this is not new. I think what makes things worse right now, even though I'm actually participating in said technology, is social media. Social media has allowed us to see things I know for certain 30 years ago you wouldn't have heard nothing about till a year later. And be like, oh damn, when did that happen? So I believe that social media has played a really huge part in a lot of things, especially in getting information out. But the bad side of that is also in making people more fearful. Dear bullies, don't be afraid. I mean, hell, you bull. What is anybody trying to do to you? All right, so the weekly update, we're rolling tomorrow, Monday, January 25th. Damn, that's the end of the damn month, ain't it? Oh, moving on. There you go. I tell you. The 25th to Tuesday, February 2nd. Well, isn't that cute? Moving on is a challenge. If you have mentally moved on, cool. If you have physically moved on better, if you have been able to successfully do both, you're awesome. I'm just saying, you are totally awesome. I have some little hiccups in my road right now, and I'm trying to mentally let go. Physically, I think I've let go, but mentally, it's the struggle. Yeah, and the hoo-ha. So, front end of your overall energy is pulling the Queen of Wands. We're talking about awareness. Back end, financial and material changes is pulling the Five of Swords. Well, I'll be damned. There's a 5 and a 5. Who knew? The fear and the crisis part on the Five of Swords that's not the issue. The fear and the crisis part. I think most of y'all are pretty numb now to the fear and the crisis. So this is really about looking at what needs to change from your end, not from anybody else's end, just your end. Okay, cunning, the Queen of Pentacles, with our strategic asses. I'm sorry. On top of the moving on. And so with that, in the challenge spot, is letting me know that you're going to have to outthink yourself, outsmart yourself, outmaneuver yourself to get over whatever it is. I think for many of you, the universe has already thrown you a chunk of something on for a minute. Why you just kind of let shit from the past fade away, literally. So we're talking about destiny and you being aware of that. And I think most of you are just right in that energy right there. Fuck it. You the queen. And this is about my destiny. It's hard for those of you that feel this. It's very hard to put a lid on this shit because you really want to just go in the middle of the street and do a commercial. What the hell? It's that exciting. It's that scary in a good kind of way. But those of you that are going through this transition in this way, you're aware of this. And so now, you're trying to figure out what to do. This struggle, and it is attached to that front end of your overall energy. Oh, that's the king. I'm sorry. I'm going to call the king the queen. Whoop. Anyway, it's the mastery of moving on. For real, that part. It is the mastery. And the mastery comes with you. You got to be slick. Sometimes you just got to, shit's not good for you. Shit is toxic. And I am guilty. There's some people that are watching right now that'll tell you, yeah, she done some shit before. I have. I get it. It is hard when you have allowed a person, place, or a thing to implant itself in your little brain, and you've been dealing with the same little fucked up ass situation, but fucked up though it may be, you still love it and you still deal with it. And the object for many of you right now, and I'm just looking at the falling leaves over here, but they're almost, you can see, actually I can see them better through the camera, but from looking here, they almost look translucent. So they're almost like see-through. Like I said, you can see them better. I can see them better on camera, but looking at the actual card, and the card's not really faded. Color is still good, but they're almost translucent. Like if you would just walk through that shit, it'll go away. Like poof, that kind of shit. Learning how to love somebody from a distance without ever having to get involved with their drama. I'm gonna go back to the king right here. You see that bull out there at the pasture? And just at that distance, I can see you over there doing your thing, and you can see me over here sitting on my throne. But you ain't got to come over here. I don't need to talk to you. It ain't like that. I don't need to do it. Just don't need to do it. It's the same energy. Learning how to, and that's the cunning of the thing, learning how to blend the good memories with the bad memories and keeping forever present why the fuck you don't need to be there in the first damn place. That part. Letting go. Moving on. back end of your overall energy. This is really just about you examining, if we want to just look at the card and put some shit on top of it, you know, all of what the hell is going on right now. Most of us are not where we thought we would have been right at this point, in large part due to the pandemic. So however that's resonating for you, you could lose your job, unemployment, blah, 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 got another job, it didn't work out, blah, 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 blah. Variety of ways that can work out. It's not, I don't feel that fear of, oh shit, you know, where I got butterflies in my stomach. That's not what I'm feeling at all. It's really about dealing with the minutia and the day-to-day shit. Okay, this is what I need to do to get this bill paid, whatever. On the other side of that, some of you are getting ready to get into situations that are going to propel you way past where you ever thought you could have been in life. This could be by way of a relationship. It could be by way of a job change. It could be a combination of things. But if that's not in your gut just yet, give it a minute. Give it a minute. Looking at tomorrow's energy, that third eye chakra and the Two of Cups. Oh yeah, it's early for me. Page of Cups. I'm sorry. Some of you dealing with somebody younger. That's not a bad thing. But the third eye chakra is just hearkening you to look at, feel your intuition, obviously, and go where it's telling you to go, but also look at the two sides of the coin, why you would or would not do something in this given situation. So why would you not date somebody younger? But the other side of that is, why would you? And looking at that and allowing your intuition to help you see what you need to see. I don't think it's bad. There's some Piscean, did I say that right? Energy, that little fish jumping out the cup. But it's less that, and some of you may well be dealing with a Pisces, but it's less that and more of trying to see where the depths are. Just what I said. Why would you get into a relationship with, just as an example, somebody younger? Why wouldn't you? And that fish jumping out of that cup, and you know, as high up as he is, you think he'd get ready to jump in Lake Erie. But that's a cup. So this is really about you looking at the information you're being given, following your intuition, and making some kind of analysis on what you need to do to get in that sweet spot. Just saying. Just saying. That big ass fish coming out of that cup, get ready to hit them waters down here. Tuesday's energy. The Emperor, the ass end of the Emperor, but that's okay. And suffering in silence. This is going to be the universe's way, and it may not happen on Tuesday. Let me put that disclaimer in there. Time is fluid. Universe don't give a fuck about a Rolex or a clock. So just be mindful of that. Universe does shit with it get ready to, let me just tell you. However, I think I said this for the weekend update. This is like mining for gold. And those, I'm out in the Southwest, so I probably understand this better now that I'm out here. People get pans in California. You got spots you can go do this shit actually, and shake it around. And you're looking for, obviously not the damn mud, but you're looking for those things that the sun catches. This is where we are right here. And you see that pentacle looking like the sun over there. The universe is going to start throwing you out little crumbs. Oh, you can have that. Oh, you can have that. That's commitment, by the way. Oh, you can have that. Spiritual career. What? I'm just saying. That's what the universe is doing. It is bringing an end. Number 9. I'm sorry. To your current suffering in silence. So all of you should be rejoicing. Of course, there's always some grease in the game. While we're bringing an end to our solo suffering, we're also going into Mercury retrograde. So when is that? Saturday. So this week is just going to really be a sliding board from hell. But on your way down the sliding board, You're just going to get some glimpses and glimmers of what's actually going on behind the scenes. The universe obviously is well aware that Mercury's getting ready to start moonwalking. So these may be things that you see, but it's going to take you 3 weeks to figure out what to do. That part. So don't be alarmed if it feels like there's a delay. There isn't, but there's something there you probably need to sit and chew on for a minute so you can wrap your mind around the whole little situation. Wednesday, movement and choices with the High Priestess. Yeah. It's not bad. It's about the High Priestess. Okay. We just know her as that lady. She's that lady. It really has a lot to do with the rituals. Let me put it there. That we deal with in our minds that help us make decisions. So whatever your ritual is for making a decision on vanilla or chocolate ice cream, that's her job. That's her shit. That ritual shit. You know, okay, we need to first open the freezer and see what we have. It's a part of the process. You look at it another way, it's part of the ritual. The ice cream eating ritual. First step, go to the refrigerator and look in there and see what the hell is in there. Chocolate or vanilla. But this is her job. And right now, she's helping you. Just that moving on card up there. Let go of shit you don't need to hold on to. And she's really not asking you any questions. She's showing you what the universe is getting ready to kick off in that ass. Put it where it is, sorry. So your movement, your choices, your decisions. Some of you, looking at that damn 2 up there, need to start thinking in pluralities. Oh, some of y'all been by yourself so damn long, you don't know how to think plus. It's me, 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 me. I want a steak. I want chocolate ice cream. I want to watch Netflix. Me. Some of you, because it's coming, those of you that have been trying to manifest a relationship, if you think this is bullshit, go listen to some of these other readers and hear what they're trying to tell you. It is here. You heard me? So, as you begin to move forward, and even in retrograde motion, because some of you are dealing with past people moving forward, thinking about what has been released for you and how those impact your decision-making rituals, that part. This week, maybe not Wednesday, might be tomorrow, but that's going to kind of come into focus for you, and that it's happening on the heels of a Mercury retrograde. Ain't no mistake. Ain't no mistake at all. Thursday, our fearless leader, the Hierophant, for us bullies, foundation and achievements. You know what it means. I don't even have to tell you. I'm really just standing here bullshitting time at this point. What's notable here is the rainbow. Some of y'all are finally getting your happy ending. Also, the number 4 is rock, brick, solid on foundation shit. Even if the person or persons or whatever, jobs or whatever that you're dealing with are different than you, you're still operating out of that same base, firm foundation. It's a new path. That's all. That's really all he's coming to tell you. And again, he's like the High Priestess. He really ain't asking you no questions about nothing. He's coming and say, hello, you're on a new path. Have a good day. That's what you want. That's major energy. You got 2 majors back to back. So all of that's kind of tied up together. Don't be in... I can't even say that, because I think most of you that may be moving toward new situations, you're not going to want to move fast through it anyway. Because you just, it's like being at FAO Schwartz in New York. Those of you that don't know what that is, Google it. Famous toy store. Famous toy store. It's like being at the door of FAO Schwartz in New York and going, oh, And you know you want to get in there, but this shit is so beautiful. And if you've never had an opportunity to experience that particular thing at Christmas time, Google it. It is an incredible thing to see. Unfortunately, I don't think we can go there anymore, but it was an incredible place to go, especially at Christmas time. They just put Christmas in the bag and went here, and it wasn't nothing ever, not good, not perfect, everything out of there. But this is where you are right now. You at the door at FAO Schwartz, like, hey, those of you into jewelry, it's like being at the door of Tiffany's. Like, oh fuck, wait, let me just take it in. Yeah, that's where you are. That's major energy. Those of you that aren't savoring this moment, let me urge you to do so. Stand there in awe and look at all the shit you've been through and where you are right now and what the universe is. It's literally handing you on a plate. That part. Nature and the moon. Continue using your intuition, even though you know you're in the right situation, whatever that is, job, relationship, whatever. Continue using your intuition and allow the moon to just kind of guide you. There's intuitive shit there. As far as love is concerned, the end of the water is the limit. I can't see the end of the water. I'm pretty sure it just goes on. So that's where you are. There's no limit. There's no limit to what you're getting ready to get into. The options and the opportunities, if it's relationship, the love is limitless. Literally limitless. So don't feel like, and again, turtle back there. I'm taking a slow ass time. Enjoy this. Enjoy this moment of it. Stay grounded. If I were still using that as a challenge, that would be another piece of this. Stay grounded. Be slick about moving on. Talking to people. That's popping up in my head. Shut up. Everybody doesn't need to know what you're getting ready to do. And for many of you, what you're getting ready to do has some sensitive parts to it. So it doesn't require that everybody in your inner circle know what the fuck you doing just in this moment. When the time is right, universe will let you know. That part right there. Justice. Justice. Justice on top of spiritual career. So this is more major energy. But all of this balance breaking shit that's been going on has really allowed you to get back on the spiritual path you probably were trying to be on in the first damn place before you were so rudely interrupted. I'm just saying. This has got a person attached to it. So some of you could be encountering a karmic soul of some sort, a soulmate, a twin flame, whatever y'all call them, soulmate, whatever. That right there. But it will, as things are going, and see, you're dealing with a lot of major energy this week. There ain't no punk ass cards on the board. The tear up of the balance is so you can get to a new beginning, a new start, and pick up on this new path with the Hierophant. And the Two of Cups up there. All this destruction and chaos and, even your money. Down here on the ground trying to find a goddamn quarter, excuse me. All of that is to get you back. It's at the end, we went right back to the beginnings. All of that is to get you on that new path. So don't, if you're standing around looking at the damage the tornado has done, literally, it's okay. That was supposed to happen. Things that you thought that you needed, they're gone. Because you don't need them. Just saying. Monday, Sunday's energy. Next week, Wheel of Fortunes. This is really just confirmation that you were coming out of a cycle. I think most of you have walked through that portal now. You're at the next chapter. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Change, while it may not be or may not appear to be doing any physical damage to you, mentally, it can beat your ass up, period. It really can. So take care of yourself. Show yourself some self-love. And let's get past the homework part. Sometimes it's not about chanting mantras and some other shit. Sometimes it's literally about going through this ritual of chocolate with almonds or chocolate with walnuts. That shit right there. Make yourself feel good, Taurus. This is not, no, stress time is over. Believe it or not, it's over. So self-love in this instance. The Wheel of Fortune is obviously spinning on your thing. You're coming at the end of something. Do something for you that makes you feel good. Go buy the $90 pair of shoes because it makes you feel good. Not because you got to have them where they match your outfit. Get them and don't never wear them. Yeah, that's where you're at right now, Taurus. Taking care of you should be always priority. Next Monday, rebirth with the 4 swords. Some of you rekindling, re-kicking in, restarting old relationships is okay. The rebirth is there. For some of you, it may take you a minute to get over the shock and awe of it all. Others of you may be waking up from a deep sleep. Just saying. But it's all about the rebirth. And for many of you, this is spiritual rebirth. I'm looking at the 7, 16, 1 and 6 is 7. Looking at the 7 and just understanding the spiritual and ethereal implications of the number 7. Google it if you don't believe me. But at any rate, calling a truce. Some of you may be just calling peace with an ex or somebody that may have been interested in you. Letting the swords just kind of fall where they may and keeping it moving without getting stuck. And it's really, for some reason, it's really kind of important. I'm feeling this energy to not get stuck on shit you ain't going to be dealing with no way. It just doesn't. And some of us, I'm included, I had to cuss you out first before I let you go. And I had to tell you what kind of asshole you really were or are before I, turn tail and do a bully fart and move on. Sometimes it's not even worth all that. Sometimes it's just not. People don't know how to take things, deal with things, understand things, comprehend things. That part. For next Tuesday, the Ace of Wands on top of the health card. There may be some things that you need to just start over. That keto diet that you were so intent on last May just kind of fell by the wayside. And understand, we're coming out of this cycle of isolation globally, where everybody's on lockdown and ain't nobody going nowhere and all this. We're at the beginning stages of coming out of it. So look at your health. I know a lot of people sat around last year like I did. My behind has 2 zip codes. I'm just trying to tell you. Because that's how much sitting I did last year. And I need to drop one of them. I don't know where, but I do. Take a look at your health. Take a look at your eating patterns. Some of you may have an aha moment. Oh, I forgot I was on the keto diet. Some of you may have another aha moment. Oh, I can walk with the neighbors. I didn't know they were walking. So, yeah. That kind of stuff. Follow the leader. Yeah, there's the compass card. Storm fields. Okay, so follow the leader. Some of you just need to take lead in something. Others of you, and this is here for you to figure out which category you fall into. Do you need to take the lead, or do you need to just fall back and let the universe do what it's going to do? And no, there's no right answer. So what's working for me, I'm in the let the universe do what it's going to do. Because, see, I get up and try to orchestrate the sunset. I'm just saying. So it's in my better interest to just fall back and let the universe do what it's going to do. But follow the leader. Figure that one out, however that applies to you. Some of you do need to pick up the reins and get the shit kicked in the ass and get it moving. Others of you need to get with me and get to the back of the line and, let's just do what we do back there. That part. Storm fields. That's what you're coming out of. That's what many of you are coming out of. I don't feel like anybody is moving into, but I think the universe wants you to take a look back, especially with the fuck we're in Mercury retrograde. What the hell? Why wouldn't you? But I think the universe wants you to turn around and look and go, oh, damn. I went from that to that. For real? Because if you don't in this moment, there may be pieces that you forget. There may be things that you don't remember. So just look back while you got a Mercury retrograde riding on your shoulders. Go ahead and turn around and look and see what you've come from and how far you've made it in the past. And if you're old enough, the past 20 years, just kick it back, take a look, see where you've come. And when you get done, I guarantee you're going to be like, oh, dang. Well, I'm glad I didn't do that. That kind of energy. Obviously, with the compass, y'all know what that means. Pull yours out. Get to your true north. Most of you, thank you, universe, you're on your true north. Those of you that aren't, get a universe few minutes, add some more gas to the vehicle, and they'll be right with you. Because the universe ain't playing. What the hell? I know what, I just won't even do this. How the hell this happen? It's that kind of energy. So figure out what shoes you're going to wear, because you're going. I'm just saying. And none of it's bad. It's just scary because we don't know what the hell is on the other side of this shit. You know, is it going to be an earthquake or a damn tornado? Who knows? Well, don't worry about that. Just go. Just go. You either one, you're going to have to deal with some shit. So just go. It's all good. It's all good. I promise you it is all good. My bullies, I love you. I'm going to leave it there. I'm sorry this went so long, but there were messages, I guess, that needed to come out. So I hope, do like Grandmama say, eat the fish, leave the bones. Take what's yours. Don't choke on nobody else's. Nothing. Love y'all. Bye-bye.